Right guys, welcome back to another video of the BMW 320i. I had to think that. Yeah, so last week obviously we picked up the Range Rover Sport. Didn't really show much on this other than it needs a timing chain, which today we're going to begin the strip down ready to fit the timing chain. It's probably going to be a two-part video, one stripping it down, one putting the timing chain in, and hopefully then that'll be it. And then this car will be going up for sale. I was going to keep it, but Mrs. Automotive loves the Range Rover Sport so much, she doesn't want to go back to this. So we're going to do it up and then probably sell it. And then, so it's going to be like a little flip series, I suppose now. It's turned into a flip series. Obviously, the car only cost £350, but we've had recovery, parts. I might include the labour as well, where I would charge £60 an hour for my work, believe it or not. So yeah, I don't know, I might do. So anyway, today we're going to strip down the entirety of the engines and access that timing chain. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We reached 5,500 views on our last video, so really do appreciate that. So thank you ever so much. It does mean a lot to me and obviously my family. So thank you very much for that. So yes, we are going to begin the strip down of the BMW, and yeah, let's go. I will try and do more in-depth, more better camera angles of where I'm actually stripping it down. A little bit like legit street cars with that guy. Oh, I can't remember his name. Sorry, I do watch your videos and you're very good. So yes, I'm going to try and copy him. And yeah, if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. So we'll try it out a little bit. And yeah, okay, let's begin the strip down. Wish me luck. Oh, also, I went out to the Range Rover this morning and it's got all lights on the dash. Probably something to do with me putting it on charge in the rain last night. So we need to look into that as well. But predominantly, yeah, we do need to look into this BMW today and find out why the Range Rover's got all them lights on the dash as well. So yes, that's what we're doing today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And okay, let's do it. Right, okay, so to begin with, we're going to remove the rocker cover, cam cover gasket, and cam cover gasket, just the cam cover. And yeah, so we'll take all that off. I actually haven't done a timing chain on one of these engines before. I've done it on the M62, and that was an 8-cylinder V8. So how hard can it be? I'm guessing we have to remove all the ancillaries to get access to the head bolts, because the timing chain is on the front on these, not on the back, thank God. So yeah, we're going to start off doing that, and let's go. Okay. Right, pop that down there. Okay. So, let's start by removing these terrible bolts over here. I'll top tip, if ever you're in a sticky bolt situation, get yourself on these. Can't remember what they're called. Really fucking good. Right, let's get started. So let's remove the jumper wire. I do actually have a new jumper wire to replace the one that I fried. So this is just a precautionary little temporary measure. Right, let's unplug our brand new sensor. Everything's brand new. Brand new. And this one. And this one. Last but not least, this one. Right. Okay, so there's also a bolt down here that we're now going to remove. I didn't before, because I didn't think I was doing the timing chain. So let's remove him. And then what I like to do when removing something like this, I just pop it briefly back in. Obviously you can't do it with all of it, but for a few you can. And then we've got to remove the sensors for the Vanos. Vamonos. Well, we're actually destroying the plug now. This has got to be some kind of super plug. These Vanos use. Whoa, whoa, that was in there. Wow. Okay, right, we'll cut that bit out. Put you back in there. Okay. Oh, another really easy connector to remove. Where have you gone? What are you doing down there? What? It's down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, blah, blah, blah. I think there's around 16 bolts that you've got to remove. Plus these little PVC lines, PCV lines as well. I'll take all that out as well. This one as well there. As you can tell, that's not factory. I'll keep you over there. Bloom. Okay, right. Gives us access to other stuff we need to remove. Right, okay, so next up, we're going to have to remove all the coolant as well. But I'll just move this over here if I'm honest. We're not working over there anymore, are we? So, to me, it doesn't look like this bit comes off. There's no bit to secure it. But this bit down here, that does. So, to remove that bolt, I'm wondering if we could just turn over the engine to do it. Yeah, so I'm wondering if we could just turn over the engine just to remove that crank bolt. Bit risky, but fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, a bit risky, but let's do it. Well, actually, I was going to turn it over, but I've just noticed that there is little points that we can actually hold on to down there. So I might try and release it that way. We look, it's these little bits here that I'm wondering if I can put something on them just to hold it in place. What are they? Are they Torx? Oh, they are Torx. No, absolutely not them. No indent here. This might be able to do it. No. Cutting in with the Range Rover. It's got these lights on the dash as well. Don't really know what's going on, so I need to now dive into diagnosing what's wrong with this. Yeah, just adds on to my never-ending problems with my cars, really. So I'll jump in, find out what's wrong with this Range Rover, and then we'll get back to the BMW, find out what's wrong with that as well. So yeah, let's go to this one. Now, all my cars are issues, apart from the Range Rover Sport, which is even mine. So I've just gone into the Range Rover and we've got loads of random errors coming up. Don't really know. I did put the car on charge in the rain last night. That could be why. Yeah, so it could be why. Right, let's load up the diagnostics, see what's going on. Hopefully there's no long-term damage. Alright guys, I just started the Range Rover. We've got some kind of fault coming up. So we're going to plug it into all comms and see what's going on. It did have a lot of torrential rain. I did have it on charge, so I'm wondering if I've blown something. Right guys, so yeah, we've definitely had some kind of power issue going on here. Look. So let's clear all these codes and see what's going on. Never know, I might get lucky, I might just need to clear them. Right, so it seems to have mostly gone away. I don't think the seat a competency tensor. Oh, that has as well. So we'll start her up, we'll go lock to lock, and we'll see if it solves it. Well, they seem to have gone. Are they going to pop back up though? Oh, there we go. So make that be a lesson. When it's raining, don't put the car on charge. We'll drive around the block, see if that solved it. It seems okay now, doesn't it? Guys, so yeah, note to self, don't leave the car on charge in the rain because it messes the electrics. Who would have thought it? So yeah, luckily she's all back to normal, so we got lucky. Right, okay. Right, first things first, we need to get the tension off of this, like that. Get this belt off, like so. Take this belt off here. Ideally remember where the belt goes, thanks to YouTube video. Right, check the belt. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Okay, so that gives us a lot more access. So next up we need to remove water pump or power steering pump, one of them. I think it's power steering, who knows. Need to remove that. So yeah, next up I need to remove the, is it a water pump or is it an electric water pump or these power steering? So it's one of them, we'll find out in a minute. But we need to remove the pulley to get access to the motor bolt. You know, it's times like this when it's raining, I really do appreciate this garage. Back in the days when we are, you know, at the other place, no garage, couldn't film anything, but now this, luxury. Oh, it's not moving. Wait, it's moving, I should say. That's the issue that we're going to have with this one as well, isn't it? Right. I'm sure there's a more easier way to do this, but this is my way. Right, okay. Right, so we're going to undo these bits now. Hopefully just pop off. Right, is that going to pry off, do you reckon? Oh, we're snapping it. Pry it off a little bit gentler. Yeah, doesn't need a lot. Come on, bro. There she goes. Oh, it's a little bit of a snap there. That should be fine though. It's still quite structurally intact. So then that gives us access to some more bolts we need to take off. Right guys, next up is I need to get this engine in top dead center. And to do that, there's a couple of ways. You can use the locking pin, which you really should use, or you can do it my way and remove the spark plug from cylinder 1, turn it all the way until it's on its uppermost position, and yeah, and then hopefully it'll be top dead center. So let's do it. Into the hole. Then, oh, right, so that's turned now. Turny, turny, turny. Then using this little grabber tool, mine's a little bit broken. Whoa, look at the spark plug. Ta-da! So then what we're going to do, we're going to put this little grabber tool in the cylinder all the way, and then we're going to reach the top dead center by turning the crankshaft and seeing when it goes all the way out. That fits on here. So she's on her way back down. Right, so now it is top dead centre. So with that, we're gonna put on the cam locking tools. So in theory, it should now be at top dead centre because this is as high as it will go. So we're now going to lock the cams at the back and do that now. So it already looks to me that the engine might not be in the correct timing, because if this is true top dead centre, which I believe it is, these should be nice and straight, but they're not, which makes me think the timing is off a little bit. I'm going to try and move it back a little bit just to see if anything changes, but I bet it doesn't. Right, so now that's moved all the way over there. We should, he says, be able to slip these on now. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that is down, I believe. Still not quite 100% though, is it? So I think we're going to undo the cams. Got to undo the sprockets anyway, so we might as well just undo it. Right guys, so that's not actually completely level, and obviously we want to get it level, so I'm going to undo these and get that undone. Right, so these are nice and loose now, so we can take these off all together because all this has got to come off to do the timing chain anyway. So yeah, we'll take all this off and undo that chain tensioner again. Right, chain tensioner removed. Try and get this chain off now. Right, okay, intake cam removed. I remember which way around these go. Intake, intake, and exhaust. Okay. Right, so this clip holds the Vanos sensors. So tie these off, aren't we? So these Vanos sensors are a little bit tricky to remove. There we go. Not too badly gunked up, but we'll give them a clean anyway. Let's focus. Not too badly gunked up. That's quite bad. Yeah, that's quite bad, that one. Right, okay, should we go down to the depths of hell and see what's going on down there? I just tried the boroscope, but it's dead, so let's see what this can see. Not a lot, really. Guys, next up is trying to remove this. We'll take the pulley off first. Hopefully wrap a chain around it or something like that. So let's give that a try. Right, so it's to... Oh, right, let's try and remove this one. Try to change the setup of the camera so you can see a little bit more. Actually popped off really really quite nice, so put this to one side, and now we need to tackle the Jesus bolt. Is to use one of these strut braces, kind of counterweight, put that in one of the holes what was holding on the crank Harman balancer thing, and hopefully that's going to be enough for me to hold this and undo it at the same time. So let's find out. Well, that clearly didn't work. Well, clearly didn't work, did it? Look at that. Wow. The amount of force that these bolts are actually held onto is crazy. Which is a good thing, I suppose. It does your whole crank, doesn't it? So, there we go. I'm now going to go under the car and put something, wedging in to the flywheel to hopefully give us enough leverage to get this off. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain, isn't it? I don't think we're going to be getting the timing chain out in this video, so let's crack on. But yeah, crazy. So I'm under the car now, and I've wedged this crowbar in the flywheel to hopefully wedge it in. So I'll just wedge that crowbar in there. Let's hope that'll be enough. So let's see if this does it. Fingers crossed. It does. Oh, mate, it's turning. And success, it is off, finally. How long was that? Well, for you, probably about 5 minutes. But for me, it's been like 2 hours. So, yes, it's finally off. So, yeah, like I said, wedge something in the flywheel, and I managed to get it off. This is the most difficult bolt I've ever got off a car, apart from the M62, which is much worse. But this is terrible as well. So this one's now off, thank God. So now I need to try and get this chain out, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get this chain out today because I've rounded off this as well, which I will show you now. But yes, this is off, thank God. Thank God, Jesus help. So with all my wisdom, I've actually rounded this off. This bolt basically is like this bolt, and it covers, if we look in here, the chain tension of bolts. So I mean, this one's not too bad. I can probably drill it out. For worst case, I can probably just get it this way. It's not too bad that way. But yeah, I don't feel I'll be getting this timing chain out today, which is a bit of a pain. Look at that. Fantastic. Yeah, so sorry to disappoint, guys. I actually haven't got the timing chain off today. But we will do it next week, he says. But it's basically all off now. I've just got to take a few more of these covers off. Need to get a few more of these covers off, and then we can hopefully whip out the guides, whip out the chain, new chain in, done, he says. So yes, that's what we're going to do next week. So if ever, if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and yeah, so we will see you next week. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.